Here we go, part 2. Starting with 96, Daredevil and the Black Widow. We're getting into some really great covers now. 93. Again, those picture frame colors. I love those colors, the purples and the yellows in there are pretty fantastic. The Indestructible Man. 87, there's going to be lots of gaps in this. This is the first 100 issues, and I don't even think I maybe have a quarter of them, you know, got quite a ways to go. Electro. This one, I don't know if it had some sort of water damage or something. I don't know, maybe you can sort of see that. It's all wrinkly and everything. You can definitely feel it, but still, number 86. I've got it. Another great cover. I also love when the picture frame covers, when the drawing busts out of it. A little bit of dead man look in there, a little, I don't know, major ribcage action there. Anyway, so that's 84. 76. 72. Tagak, the Leopard Lord. 71. Sorry for the wobbles there. I was watching the first part of this and I noticed it was wobbling quite a bit. It's just the way it is with the phone. 70. And 69 with the Black Panther. Great cover there too. 67 with Stilt Man. 66, love this one too. I love the way that tar just kind of looks like it's sticking to him and oozing off. It really looks, really looks great. 65 with a Brimstone. I've only read handfuls of these. 61 in this first 100. I've read a number of them, but I really want to get them all and kind of read this series from the beginning. And then, of course, into Frank Miller's run. I've read, you know, about 100 of those issues kind of thing. From then till up to 300, I think I've pretty much read every single one. So this is 56, another very cool cover, some great colors. Death's Head, really great one there. 55, this was part of the series that I did read, and it was one of those kind of things that I love about the character a lot. He gets this kind of fear toxin, and he's afraid of heights, and everybody around him, like all the kind of citizens and stuff, think he's a chicken and start calling him coward and stuff, and he has to just do what the character is so good at doing, overcome this absolutely crippling fear and kind of low self-esteem to some degree and all this kind of thing. And I really like that about Daredevil, and I think that this character can really pull that storyline off. And then, of course, it's mirrored later on in Frank Miller's run where he just puts him through the ringer and completely tears him down. There's 54 floating heads cover there. 44 and 43. 41. Number 40. Number 36. Number 35. Number 32. Here's one that's really torn up. 26. This was the very first one I got, like, in this poor condition. And at the time, it was, like I had mentioned before in the previous video, my thought was, hey, I don't have 26. This is having a copy of issue 26. And now that I have it, I would upgrade this in a heartbeat. And I don't think I'd ever buy one in this poor condition again. But for now, it'll do great. I've got 26. 23, again, not too bad. Some fairly major damage around the edges there. Another one I would upgrade. And then finally, number 20. The earliest one that I have, yeah, I mean, every time I look through these books, it just, I don't know, I just love it. I love the character. I love the covers. I love everything about it. I didn't love the TV show, unfortunately. I know that maybe I'm in the minority on that, but I liked the kind of the first half of it, and it just went downhill from there for me. The most interesting relationship for me was Kingpin and his wife, Vanessa, or soon-to-be wife, or whatever. That to me was the most interesting thing about the show. They were both phenomenal actors, and I like that storyline idea. So we'll see what happens second season, but in the meantime, I'm glad to say that in my hunts, one of my worries was that because the show was coming, that it would be hugely popular, and I would no longer be able to find deals on these early Daredevils. So far, that's had no effect on it whatsoever, which is fantastic news for me. It's one of my top missions over the next year or two to complete that run of the first 300, and I'm a good kind of, I don't know, 180, 190 books out of 300, which, you know, is pretty damn good. Lots of gaps still. But yeah, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed that.